Good morning all students. In this video we discuss information about semiconductors. Electrical conductivity of semiconductor material is intermediate between that of metals and insulator. The metalloids silicon and germanium are semiconductors. So underline here the metalloids and silicons germanium are semiconductors. Like insulators, the valence bond in semiconductor is completely filled with electrons and conduction band is empty. However, the energy gap between the two bands is smaller than that in insulator. So here figure is given semiconductors. A small energy gap between empty conduction band and filled valence bands. At a temperature above absolute zero, a few electrons in the valence band have enough thermal energy to jump through the small band gap and occupy higher energy conduction band. The conduction band thus become partially filled and the valence band become partially empty. So here we discuss information about semiconductors. Okay. Such pure semiconductor material which has a very low but finite electrical conductivity is called intrinsic semiconductor. So here important that intrinsic semiconductor. So these intrinsic semiconductors here important definition is important. Such a pure semiconductor material which has a very low but finite electrical conductivity is called intrinsic semiconductor. The electrical conductivity of semiconductor increases with increasing temperature. So here electrical conductivity of a semiconductor increases with increasing temperature. So underline here point electrical conductivity of a semiconductor increases with increase in temperature. So this is the highlight point here. Okay, this is because the number of electrons with sufficient energy so as to get promoted to the conduction band increase as a temperature rises. So at higher temperature there are more mobile electrons in the conduction bands, more vacancies in the valence band than lower temperature. Okay. Okay, next point is that extrinsic semiconductors and doping. The conductivity of semiconductor can increase by doping. The process of addition of minute quantity of impurities to a semiconductor to increase the conductivity is called doping. What is the meaning of doping? Doping is a one type of impurities, minute quantity of impurities, and when we add this doping in semiconductor to increase the conductivity of semiconductor, so is called as doping. The added impurities is called dopant. A doped semiconductor having higher conductivity than pure intrinsic semiconductor is an extrinsic semiconductor. So what is the meaning of extrinsic semiconductor? A doped semiconductor having higher conductivity than pure intrinsic semiconductor is an extrinsic semiconductor. There are two types of extrinsic semiconductor here, important points. In exam question asks for 2 marks the difference between n type semiconductor and p type semiconductor. So two types of extrinsic semiconductors, namely n type and p type semiconductor. So we discuss first n type of semiconductor. So here n type of semiconductor contain increased number of electrons in conduction band, and n type semiconductor is obtained by adding group 15 element to intrinsic semiconductor which belong to group 14. You know that group 14, that means p block elements. Okay, consider for example doping of silicon with phosphorus. Silicon has a crystal structure in which atom is linked tetrahedrally to 4 other silicon atoms, and when small quantity of phosphorus is added to pure silicon, the phosphorus atom occupies some vacant sites in the lattice in place of silicon atom as shown in figure here. In figure there is a phosphorus. Okay, and silicons. So phosphorus atom occupy regular sites of silicon atoms. Okay, 4 of 5 valence electron of phosphorus are utilized in bonding the closest to 4 silicon atoms. The phosphorus has one extra electron here, one extra electron of phosphorus than needed for bonding. Therefore, silicon dope with phosphorus has more number of electron in conduction band than those in the conduction band in pure silicon, as shown in one point figure number 1.27 here, n type and p type semiconductors. So what is the here difference between n type and n type and p type semiconductor? In n type semiconductor, here extra electrons is available, and in p type semiconductor, here extra electron available, no. Similarity is that here conduction bands are available or present in both type of semiconductor. Valence band also present in both type of semiconductor. So difference is that in n type of semiconductor there are extra electrons, and in p type of semiconductor there are holes are present. Okay, so this is the information about n and p type of semiconductor. So we also discuss more information about n type of semiconductor here. In n type of semiconductor, phosphorus, arsenic, then antimony, then bismuth, these elements, 15 group elements, are the example of n type of semiconductor. Okay, so we can stop here. In next video we can discuss information about p type of semiconductor and magnetism. Okay, thank you.